Yeah, good afternoon to everybody. Today's presentation is about the portico of the traditional Husejnija Mosque in Gradacac, town of Gradacac in Bosnia and Herzegovina. And beside myself, the presentation was prepared by three other colleagues of mine. Okay. Shortly, where the problem is, the mosque was built in the during the late Ottoman period in our country, and structural cracks were recently noticed actually from the restorer of paintings in the mosque over the period of a year, and he alerted the owner. Then investigation activities were performed in autumn last year and pointed out that uncontrolled stormwater caused the loosening of some material underneath the foundations of the portico, and then a set of measures has been planned to stop the settlement, to solve the stormwater damage, and finally repair the cracks. So the country of Bosnia and Herzegovina is in the middle of Balkan area, and the city of Gradacac is in its northern part, and I'm coming from the south of the country, the city of Mostar. Okay, this is the mosque, the main building. The portico is in front of it, and the minaret. These are three significant parts. On the right side, you can see the natural slope of the terrain, and the mosque was built on an excavated part of this slope. It's mostly clay soil. So this is just an enlarged photo of the portico. It is a masonry structure. The columns are stone, made of stone, and the arches and the domes are the brickwork. So it has three small domes. Sorry. Okay, this is the layout where the cracks, as noticed, were positions. There are actually 10 of them on arches. There are cracks on two column capitals and one on one column base. Again, sorry. Okay, we will see the photo later on. As for the approach to the repair design, the following has been chosen, which is actually following the guidelines, so the ISKASA guidelines. So in anamnesis stage, we collected as much as we can the historical data on construction and later activities. Then also on-site investigation activities were performed, and visual checking and some damage assessment. Again, sorry. Shortly about the data collected, you can see the year of the building. It was inscribed as a national monument in 2004, and at the end of this page you can see that some repair works were performed in these years in the past, but there is not much evidence what has been actually done. It's like a descriptive paper, and two significant events were recorded, or thunderstorm at the beginning of the 20th century, and the war damage in the period of the recent war, 1992-1995. And again, there is not much written about it. The geotechnical investigation performed in October last year consisted in digging 3 trenches, about 3 meters size, 3 meters deep, and the length approximately orthogonal to the building, and two boreholes diagonally positioned on the layout. So the boreholes went down to the 5 and 6 meters respectively, but the trenches were about 3 meters or slightly less. And then, according to the boreholes, there were these 4 layers detected, and you can see on your right-hand side the number of the average standard penetration test result, and besides the layer 4, it's mostly clayish soil with a bed of good quality, and in the layer 4, which is about 5 to 6 meters deep, at a depth of 5 to 6 meters, one can detect also limestone and some light brown dust. So this is a sketch of one trench orthogonal to the portico, and on the loose masonry material has been detected under foundations. This thickness of this layer is about slightly more than 1 meter. Around the portico you can find only clayish material, but under the foundation it's a kind of replacement done at the time of construction. The natural soil is mostly clayish. Stone masonry consisting of irregular stone blocks and mortar can be found under the foundations, and this part of the replacement material is loose. Okay, the cracks, I already said their positions, and it's just a better view. Here you can see one at the springing of the arch, and one at the capital of the column. And temporary structure was done, which is now dismantled, and with some confinement of these capitals to be on the safe side. There are some more elements done before, but I don't have a picture now here. As for what we concluded from this first step, it is that the uncontrolled stone water has over a longer period caused loosening of the physical and mechanical properties of the part of the material underneath the foundation, and which has enabled the settlement and consequently cracking of the upper structure of the portico. As for the therapy, which was planned, the set of measures planned like a deep drainage curtain in the terrain above the site, in this slope, then a shallow drainage ring around the whole mosque, the whole building, underpinning of the portico foundations in segments, and repair of cracks after a period of monitoring, which needs to be reconsidered. The phases of, the suggested phases of the works, actual works to be done, is to make the drainage system and underpinning at the same time or in the same period, then to monitor the cracks for at least 12 months, and then to repair cracks on the portico structures, of course, depending on the evidence of the monitoring. The drainage system consists of the curtain and the perimeter ring, and this is the typical cross section with some filter material and this perforated pipe and geotextile around. The underpinning, what was predicted by reinforced concrete in the waterproof concrete, this this solution has been slightly modified according to the findings during the segmental excavation. So this is the one segment about 1.5 or 2 meters length. The worker hasn't got a helmet. And what has been found, what hasn't been found initially was found here that are actually two horizontal layers like timber lacing. These are left holes which are leftovers of the decayed timber elements, and they are, as can be seen, in two layers all around the portico. There could be another layer inside, but we haven't got so deep inside this, and because there are also some orthogonal traces of the orthogonal holes, so it means it could be a kind of ladder done during the construction, similar to some other masonry solutions with timber lacing. What has been, these works have been done, including the drainage ring, but this repair of cracks is only now a plan, which is stitching and with stainless steel anchors with threaded rods embedded in the holes filled with the polyester resin. We will see about what monitoring is saying. So this is just a drawing of this solution, and this crack monitoring is 14 telltales, simple telltales were installed after completion of underpinning and drainage ring, and then they consist of two plates which overlap for part of their length. We measured also the width of cracks, which is in a rather large range of 0.4 to 9 millimeters. And they are not mixed, but in some portions they are wider, in some portions thinner. And sorry. Okay, the plan is to monitor for 12 months. This is how they look like in one position. So we will take another photo in the next run and see what is going on. And part of the plaster has been demolished at the edge of one arch, and where it can be seen that the crack is going into the structure as well, not only on the plaster. So the conclusion: the foreseen measures comprise underpinning drainage system and monitoring and repair of cracks, and by the time of this presentation, the works on opening a drainage ring were finished, and a system of telltales installed with intention to monitor over a period of 12 months, and now we plan to go in October, beginning of October again, which is 2 months period. Va molto bene, pentru atenție.